Afternoon, this is Josh here at Mass Gun Works. I just wanted to take a minute and make a quick video of you guys that do firearms transfers. If you want to go the extra mile and make sure that your customer is getting the best service possible, there's a couple things that you're going to want to do when you get items in from a manufacturer. I've got a bolt action rifle here that I'm going to use as an example. Let's go through a couple things. So this is a Savage Axis chambered 350 Legend. Pretty nice one. It's got a threaded barrel, came with a scope, mossy oak stock. So when you get these, typically the bolt and the magazine are not in the rifle. Okay, they're going to be in a bag somewhere else in the box. So you're going to get the rifle like this: no magazine, no bolt. This is something that Savage does. So you're going to want to take the bolt out and confirm that it goes in like it's supposed to. These on the Axis, on the bolt head, I don't know how well you can see that, but there is a serial number stamped there that is 4668. That corresponds to the last 4 digits of the serial number on the rifle receiver. Okay, so those are numbers matching. Confirm that this goes in like it's supposed to. Function check. Safety operates. Okay. Magazine. Is it the proper mag? Okay, this is a 350 Legend magazine. It's got that spacer block in the back. It should also work for 223. It's got a number 3 on the back. I'm assuming that's a designation that Savage has. Just make sure it fits in properly. It does. Okay. With the scopes, this one did not come mounted. So with this one, what I did is I mounted it. I pulled up on it. I made sure that the eye relief was okay. I also made sure that the reticle is leveled in the mounts according to the rifle. Okay. So the best way to do this: put the rifle in a vise, put a bubble level on the scope mount base or in the receiver if you have one of those special Wheeler gunsmithing bubble levels. If you don't, just take the scope off, pop a bubble level on the mount base. When you take the scope off, if it's not already off, this one came separate from the rifle. Make sure these bases that the screws are tight. And then after you've done that, put a bubble level on it, level the rifle up in the vise, and then set the rifle on the mounts. And what I usually do, this one has a different style of reticle adjustment. It doesn't take a screw you can do with your fingers, so I'll have to leave the cap on. So cap back on, and I'll set a bubble level here. Okay, this is a 350 Legend. This rifle is not going to be good for hunting game past 200 to 250 yards at the most. I know people can accurately shoot these out to 300, but given the ballistics of this cartridge, it's not advisable to use this past 200 to 250 yards. So I'm not going to take the time and care to set this scope up like I would one for a 6.5 Creedmoor that a guy is shooting in a 1,000-yard steel match. Okay, that's a different process. For this one, we're going to level the gun, going to level the scope to the gun, and just make sure that it's on there. We're going to go around and make sure that our gap is even on our scope rings. Okay, that's one thing that will look a little more professional. And then I even go in here, these 2 screws here, these are your action screws. I loosen them up and then I tighten them down to make sure that they're torqued properly. Different manufacturers are going to have a different torque spec, but in general, I believe around 60 to 80 inch-pounds is what you want for these. So anyway, those are a couple things that I do real quick, real easy, just to make sure that when my customers get their rifle it's ready to go, and they don't have to bring it back to you when you get the scope set up, or you know, because something's not shooting right or whatever. So hope that helped. Hope you enjoy your day. Talk to you later.